Why, hello, and welcome to stream. Oh, wow. I'm gonna be playing some more Catfish. Actually, I just realized that it keeps telling me that my bitrate's too high. Can I do that while I'm in the middle of the stream? Can I? No, I cannot. Wait, hang on, bitrate. Can I set you to, like... It says... I'll put it down, like... that much? Stream my reboot? Or maybe not. But yes, hello, hi, welcome. Maybe, hopefully, stream will be a little bit better now that I've lowered the bitrate. But yes, we're gonna be playing catfishing once we get into the world, that is. Time for some more shenanigans. Shenaniganeries. I believe we are only waiting on 3 people to show up. And if my screen bounces, it might be because I'm holding my mouse when I bounce my leg, and that's yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, that sucks. One of our co-storytellers one of the storytellers is going to be with Ari. Just having issues with the internet. That's unfortunate. I'm dead.
Late LNL window packet.
I don't think you know you're there.
Hello, Chief. Bird.
Yes, hello.
Hello. Are you playing today?
I was planning on it.
Whoa. Oh my goodness. That's amazing.
Yeah, because it was originally when I looked at the script Ari was going to run, and I went, "Oh my god, I need that stupidity in my life." So originally I was going to think about DM and Ari about co-storing it, telling it with him, but when I realized they could probably use some more players for it, I said, "F it." I just gotta bring a copious amount of Dutch courage with me, and that's going to be one of something. And yes, there is a copious amount of Dutch courage sitting on the shelf right there, and I'm going to be.
Something tells me that Dutch courage is may or may not be alcohols.
That is Dutch courage. that is legit what Dutch courage is. That is referring to.
Is that the actual drink name?
No. The Dutch courage. If someone says they're on Dutch courage, that means they got enough liquor in them that kind of don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Also, hello.
We have 2 lovely games for you to play this evening or morning, depending on where you are. One game is going to be run by Delta. That's going to be the green game. It's going to be where I am right now. It's the horizontal lines. Well, you guys, you just jumped right in. You didn't even wait for me to tell you anything about it. What if I said it's the game run by Delta where everyone starts off dead? Yeah, exactly. Get out of get out of there. It sounds fascinating. All right, Delta's gonna be running a script called Hats Off. It was I guess the character reveal script for the Hatter. If you recall, the Hatter's ability is if you died today or tonight, the minion and demon players may choose new minion and demon characters to be. They can even the demon can pick a minion, and then one of the minions can pick a demon. So like, who knows what's true anymore if the Hatter's power activates. And over here, we have catfishing run by Naomi. Catfishing is a glorious mess. It's got an amnesiac, so already pretty much anything can happen right there. And I will likely be over here helping out. It would be nice to get 2 even groups of players. If you're on the fence about this, currently you can go to any game, but in a minute you might not be able to. I wouldn't say one is easier or harder than the other.
They're both probably equally as confusing.
Catfishing maybe a teeny bit easier. Pick a game. All right. Delta, Naomi, that work for you guys?
Yes, it does.
Yes. Delta, yes. Okay, I think we have a few travelers still coming. Maybe, possibly.
I have one coming
we'll
to
deal
my
with
side
that
later.
as it happens. I'm gonna go ahead and raise the orbs.
I'll see you all in there. Wee.
Please join the worlds.
Just orb. That's all you hear. Let's see here.
It's the orb.
I think I'll run with that one.
Mike.
Wow, that's my shit.
Oh, you guys will be mortal enemies, I see. Okay.
Do what?
You two will be mortal enemies, I see. Oh, so you're gonna be a traveler. Oh, okay.
Oh, is that what that is?
I'm on call.
Gotcha.
This weekend.
Gotcha.
Oops, sorry. I'll be right back.
But it might be good to pull one from Delta's game real quick,
I'll see you in a
actually.
bit, Victor.
Yeah.
I
We're on
12:13.
It is more of a joke than anything.
I
You
always
don't
get a
have
little
to if you don't want to.
concerned about
I mean,
trying
I
to
literally
even
just
out the
randomly pick
numbers
anyone
when I'm a
always on
traveler.
front, so it is
I
literally
know,
just
but
random.
it's like
Holy
it's
cow.
more just because Delta has 13 players, not 12 players and a traveler.
You
Yeah,
should
I mean,
drag Delta.
can we
Yeah,
get
not Delta.
another
Delta's
log
running the game. You should drag Glavin kicking and screaming.
Where do you want to sit?
Let's sit here.
Naomi.
Huh?
Naomi. We're missing a podium.
You're the robot.
What do you mean we're missing a podium?
Oh yeah, I haven't changed yet.
Weird. Okay.
Thank you.
I failed to set my death thing again. So because I thought I set it up right, but no, I didn't.
What'd you set up?
The running joke that I need to maintain.
Like the death thing.
I have been
What?
in this podium
death
practically
things when I
every game
die,
I've ever
I-
played.
Oh, the death thing. Yes.
Same.
Yeah.
What
I
is
messed
the
up.
joke?
Right, so I thought I did it, but I messed up.
It's just
What
that,
is
like,
it?
I know there's a
Yeah.
stat somewhere that tracks what
Do we need to
podium
go
you're
catch
on.
it?
Seniors, what's up? It's been 2 weeks.
No.
I know that's like what that's
This
like more than a
fine.
day. That's so long.
Oh,
That is forever, yes.
You need to
Just-
watch Glavin's
just-
stream.
I'm
And
glad you
just
can make it.
understand
You
the
had to keep
insanity that
one
is
away.
the lunatic.
Yes,
That's
I
fun- that's
am.
fun.
Ooh,
That's funny. I always play this the same.
You never
setting.
know who you can
so
trust.
convinced they were the demons.
Yes.
Well,
Glavin
last
and the
custodian
Glavin was the
disappears.
actual vigor mortis, and
Do
the
something
minions
for the
played
first
him
time
like
in
a
my life.
protection.
Oh, what are you doing?
Holy shit!
Exactly,
To
I'm
the
not doing
point
anything.
that
I'm
even
not going to
at
be
the
doing
end
anything
of the
other than
game,
writing down the
during
script and
the
then
whole
and then
good has prevailed and the tree shows up,
not writing it.
even
the
then
first
he's
time,
like,
I'm gonna-
"What did you
that's
do?"
fine. Well,
Not
let's
writing
trust
it.
on
Timber,
you, okay?
look at your podium.
Oh no!
The evil podiums
we'll,
die.
We'll
His
see
is still
about that.
standing. What is going on?
I want to test it out. I want to test it out.
task failed
I want to
successfully
test if I can
again.
run into life there.
You're probably gonna have like 2 more travelers or so. So
Okay. Oh.
just FYI.
So then it really... I was just trying to figure out if it'd be better to have, like, even amount of... like, not have 4 evil players in Delta's game, but... Oh well.
I mean, someone just showed up late, and so they had to go travel in Delta's game. So, I'm sure it's gonna be fine.
Okay.
But yeah, Delta's full with players and travelers right now. So, any other travelers have to come in here. So I'm just making sure that's still okay.
Okay.
'Cause technically, we have 3 listed, right? We have Prayer, Caro, and Ventus.
I believe so. Let's see.
Prayer.
Apparently I'm
Caro
waiting
was
on...
already here, so I guess when Ventus arrives, we'll grab Ventus in this game.
Okay.
Are you waiting on?
I don't think so. I don't think I'm waiting on anything.
Okay, should be good then.
10 resident... No, I'm waiting on... Oh, right. I'm waiting on Haley to get back. Because Haley crashed.
Having grown up playing Texas Hold'em with my grandparents.
Does everyone have a lectern that needs to have a lectern, aside from Haley, who crashed?
Oh, that's why we were short one.
Yeah, Haley crashed on entry.
Damn.
4, 6...
That was a
yeah,
mini
remember
game in
we set up World
Mario Party for GameCube. That's
Right.
just lotto tickets.
Bro, Mario 64, like the...
No, we're still missing one person who hasn't clicked a lectern.
I need to try this.
Who has not clicked a lectern?
Have you clicked the lectern?
How dare you?
Like, Morphe... Oh, no, you didn't. Okay.
Why the hell not?
Resonite.
How do
Are
I
we
find
gonna
this?
wait for Haley to join back, or...
You can add me on Steam through
Well, we have to
There we
wait
go.
for Haley to
The
join back,
server.
yes.
No, you
My
don't. You can
Discord's
do it.
connected.
You can just go.
Let me go hack Discord to find out.
Oh, okay. 12 players. Okay, cool. We... Oh.
Cool. Yep. Now that we've forcibly given
Yeah.
Haley a podium.
For some... Are you listening?
Yes.
Okay. For some reason, Lake is saying their avatar defaults to dead.
Like something they set up.
Yeah, on their avatar. Apparently, it's defaulting to dead for some reason. I think it might just have to do with they, like
What is the
when they
name on
put
here?
Lake Serpent, but it's Morpheus.
What? Oh. Huh. Hey, look, it's fixed. All right, there you go.
Cool. All right then. Do. I'll pick the rolls and I'll do this a few times just to see what happens. And let's see what happened. So we got ourselves a pit hag, a fangu, and a widow. What do we have for our outsider? Where's our outsider? We got a sweetheart. What's a fangu do? Once again, each time choose a player, they die if you kill you. No, that's imp. Whoopsies. Choose a player, they die. The first outsider. this kills, becomes an evil Fangu and you die instead. So then, if a sweetheart gets targeted by Fangu, then the sweetheart doesn't go off, technically, because the sweetheart immediately gets pulled out of the game.
So each night choose player, the first outsider this kills becomes an evil Fangu and you die instead. So yes,
Assuming
the
that-
sweetheart
yeah.
would not go off.
That's what I thought. Okay.
If the sweetheart is the second outsider to die, then they go off.
Yeah. Or if they die from not being targeted by the demon. Let's see. Fortune teller, philosopher, raven keeper, snake charmer, sweetheart, chef, grandmother, cannibal. This isn't nearly as stacked as that last game was, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
This is way different. There's not even an amnesiac on this script on this board yet.
Well, you could have one. You have one player who can pick their role. So
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, Haley could choose to be amnesiac.
yeah.
Grandmother. This isn't. I mean, you've got the fortune teller. You've got the grandmother. You've got the chef. Raven keeper.
So your ongoing information is just gonna be
Really just
fortune teller.
Yeah, really. Unless Haley decides to be like the
Right,
gambler
but you
or
can't.
something.
You can't bank on that. And then technically, you have a cannibal sort of getting ongoing information, but
Yeah.
the ongoing information is a little rough on this.
I think if a widow's gonna be in there, I mean, if a widow's in there, then
The widow for sure is going to pick an ongoing info role and then mislead town. They're going to pick balloonist or dreamer or savant or or gambler maybe. Gambler would be a really good widow role.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably fine. The town is just gonna have to make some daring plays, right? So,
Yeah.
for instance, whatever Haley chooses is gonna be very important to town.
I think aren't both these minions pretty obvious too? Like the pit hag's pretty obvious because someone's role literally changes. And then
Yeah,
the
and I
widow,
mean-
unless the widow poisons himself, you know the widow's in play.
They are gonna be pretty obvious, yeah.
So I was
if
going to
you
point
want-
out investigator, but I don't think investigator would be too beneficial in this case.
No, not really. If you want the minions to be more hidden, you can replace the pit hag with like a godfather. And then you're hoping that the widow poisons themselves, and then it'll be a little bit more of a mystery to town. But I think the way this script is written, you're supposed to be able to figure out the evil team pretty easy, right? It's just
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Who are those characters?
Yeah. You know what we could do is one of the travelers could be the apprentice. Actually, how are you supposed to mark good or evil apprentice? Because all this is just apprentice.
Is that a
Yeah, traveler.
Are you supposed to mark it?
I mean, the only thing that shows up is just apprentice.
So
That's the only
any
thing
role that has, or sorry, any reminder that has the name of a role is meant to go up here. But
Okay.
what you can do is, no, you were
Oh.
fine. you could start it with this. That way it sends them that they're the apprentice. And then as soon as they get that, you switch it out for the role they actually are. That way you get it in the night order. But then they'll have seen apprentice. And at the end of the game, it'll call them the apprentice chef, the apprentice, whatever in the fuck. Right?
Gotcha. Okay. I did not know that's how it works, but okay. Da, 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 da. And I was thinking of making them a good apprentice, and then I forget what a harlot does. Barista, if I remember correctly, allows a what is going on with my? I just do that. That'll work. Okay, that'll work. There we go. I fixed it, Ruby. Anyways,
But yeah, keep in mind that most scripts are meant to be played with the real in-person game, and like technically you should just be able to get random tokens and throw them in a bag. You shouldn't have to like worry too much about other than like, oh, is town gonna have information, right? But technically everything should work.
I just want to look at what Harlot and Barista are. Harlot, each night choose a living player if they agree. Alright, that's that one. What about Barista?
Barista makes someone healthy or sober or doubles an ability.
Sober, healthy, gets true info, or two, their ability works twice, they learn which. Oh, shit.
Barista's
Oh,
fun.
and that's just each day? Goddamn, okay.
Yeah.
That is stupidly
if they're
strong.
evil, you gotta give it to the demon one time, and then the demon's just gonna get to act twice.
True. I think if I was gonna do that, I'd do just the Harlot. Perhaps.
Well, you might have another
For the
traveler
other
coming too.
Yeah, for the other traveler is what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm thinking either the Harlot or the Beggar, to be honest. I think a Barista late game is... I mean, Barista late game, I guess, is not that bad.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna shuffle... No, I shouldn't need to worry about the apprentice token moving around, should I? If I shuffle it?
Oh, clear the apprentice, yeah.
Alright, let's see. Let's give it, say, 4. Oh, Jesus Christ! Just on the third one, all 3 evil is right next to each other.
I mean, that's really funny for Chef. Also, it's funny if you made the apprentice evil.
And then you get a 3 and the Chef wonders, am I drunk?
I mean, honestly, I think that's kind of funny. The only problem is if they did, well, actually, it's kind of fun because if you gave them a 3, look what's gonna happen. More than likely, the snake charmer is gonna turn into the demon, or it's gonna Fangu jump, and then they'll never fucking find the demon. I'm kind of for it, but yeah, I mean, it could go terribly wrong, of course, right? But
well, I was thinking if we do that, maybe perhaps switch out the sweetheart for another.
I wouldn't try to like. I wouldn't try to orchestrate things too much. I'm a fan of just you hit random and then you just go with it. Because remember, the in-person game, you hold out a bag and the person picks from the bag. That's the fucking roll bar. You can't.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't assign them to players. So if you orchestrate too much, you're always going to get in like this weird meta where the players are going to be like, oh well, Naomi would never put like this person next to this role or something.
I
it's best
did
to
say
just let it
4
roll.
shuffles, so one more shuffle is what I need to do. There we go. So how'd this turn out with 4 shuffles? And let's get the apprentice over there real quick. Let's see.
Keep in mind, you actually do need to put good or evil there, I think.
To start.
Yeah, I mean, you can just this could be here, but yeah, I think it needs good review.
I planned on making The Apprentice good, so.
Okay.
So we got Godly is the Kangu, First Apprentice, Support Mouse is the Widow, get the Sweetheart next to them. So Chef's gonna end up getting a 0. Interesting spread. Now, who is going to be the decoy for Fortune Teller?
Oh my god. Can you imagine?
I was kind of thinking this.
The grandchild? Hey, your grandchild's got a pretty severe problem. They're a snake charmer.
Yeah.
That would be evil. That would be really evil.
It would make the snake charmer be wary of using their ability.
It would. It might be more fun to put it on the philosopher.
Yeah, because then you aren't you aren't like completely screwing over the evil team.
Yeah, and then also with
because
the philosopher, like you could talk with the grandmother and like coordinate something, whereas normally the philosopher is really quiet and they try to like, make their choices before telling anybody about it, so
yeah.
But whatever, you can put them wherever you want.
I'm reading a message from Discord. Is this Ventus? I can't tell if this is Ventus. His name is Venny on Discord, but I don't know if this is Ventus because I can't fucking streaming. Oh, Discord is like,
fine.
nah, we don't want to
Just
show you the
run
name.
game and I'll run the game. I'll talk to them.
Do I need to worry about anything else? Chef Zero. Widow. I did eventually want to make Freyr the Gambler. What's there? Got their thing. And Bluffs. I mean, it's not gonna matter for the Widow, but might as well give the Demon some Bluffs.
Well, it is going to matter to the Widow because they'll know what the demon can pick without even needing to talk to them. So
that's true. I think that's all I need to worry about. Yeah. You. I need to refresh myself on Pit Hag. You should choose a player and a character that become play alignment doesn't change. If a team has made deaths tonight. So when it says deaths tonight are arbitrary, it just means any deaths chosen by the demon made Pit Hag doesn't work.
No. Well, yeah, you can still ask them for their choices, but when it says deaths are arbitrary, it means you're picking the deaths and the amount of deaths. And the general rule is you want to have either 0, like one fewer or one more deaths, so that town gets an idea that there was a new demon made. So if the demon normally kills 1 a night, just kill 2 people, because then the town will be like, "Why did 2 die?
Oh,
Did
so
we just have a demon change?"
Oh, so the demon.
You'll
So
still
even
ask
the-
them for their picks,
Okay,
but you
gotcha.
will ignore them and kill whoever you want. And like I said, you would normally do 1 more or 1 less. So it's kind of fun when they make a demon, but it is a little bit more wacky when they do that and they don't have control. So that's the negative to them making a demon.
Right. Is there? I don't recall. Is the Pit Hag's character is changing someone permanent, or is that temporary?
Permanent.
Oh Jesus! Okay.
But keep in mind, it doesn't change alignment. So with
Yeah.
the Pit Hag can end up making bad good characters and good bad characters.
Oh
so
God, they could
you
change
can-
the Widow to be a good. Oh no.
Well, the Widow won't be good.
But they could change it to be something like one of the townsfolk,
yes.
for instance. Oh no.
So in this script, you could have an evil version of any townsfolk if the pit hag makes one of the other minions or themselves into a townsfolk. And the same token, you can have, so that makes an evil townsfolk, and then you can have like good demons and shit, because they're not limited in any way. So like they can turn the snake charmer into the imp, and if that happens before the snake charmer jumps, it'll just be a good imp, and they'll wake up each night and kill. And the other thing is, remember when I said you normally kill one more when the deaths are arbitrary? You usually want to pick one of the demons to kill, because you don't want to leave 2 demons in the game, because then that's just really fucked.
Yeah.
So yeah, like if they made a fortune teller into the imp, you'd have a good imp, and then if for some reason town was like really gonna kill the demon the next day, you could be like, I'm gonna let there be 2 demons today, and then town kills the real imp, and then you have a good imp left.
Oh wait,
who's
so
trying to
that
convince town that they've been turned into the imp and just kill them.
Oh wait, so having a good demon will actually keep the game from ending because there's still a
Yes.
demon alive.
Correct, yes. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
good to
fucked
know that.
because, yeah, someone could just walk out and be like, I'm a good demon, kill me. And then town will be like, okay. I don't know that there's anything on here that wouldn't want to die. Yeah. So that's usually fine if somebody comes out and says, just kill me. Like, I
Yeah.
don't see anything like a saint on here, so.
Alrighty.
But
Well,
yeah,
let's get them
It can get
going.
wacky.
Yeah. Alright, let's get them going. Come on.
Okay, so do the apprentice.
Yeah.
The token you're gonna give them.
Oh.
Cool.
So it's gonna show them as the apprentice gambler at the end, or do I gotta put this in there now? Alright.
It's gonna. You gotta put what in there?
Do I gotta put this in there now for them to be shown as the
Oh.
apprentice gambler at the end?
It kind of sucks because technically, the way we do it, we would need good apprentice and evil apprentice tokens, but we don't have them. So yeah, just leave good. It should just. You know what? I think just put apprentice in. I think, because then you want them to be shown as the apprentice. So.
Okay. I'll just
and then
leave
yeah,
this there for now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Alright, so bring them up first because
But you
they're.
need to tell them.
Alright,
to
I
tell
need
them that.
that they're the
yeah.
gambler, yeah. There we go. Alright, gambler would go this night, and I have to bring them up anyways, so. Actually, no, gambler wouldn't go this night.
Gambler is.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
So did you see what you are by chance?
I did not. Oh wait, I did see in there. Sorry. There's 2 stages to it: apprentice and then.
Yep, so you are our good apprentice. And you,
Okay.
as the apprentice, are the gambler.
Wow, I've not played it yet.
Do you have any questions
That'd be
about how the gambler works, or...
Oh, I'm just gonna spend the time reading. So.
Alrighty.
I'll ask if I have any questions.
Alrighty, then we'll see you tomorrow night. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
And then Philosopher, you're a once a game. but you do not have to use it, if I recall.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they
once per game
could-
at night.
They come before the demon because they could make themselves something like a poppy grower or something to where it affects the evil team.
Yeah. Alright. So I'll bring you up, just in case you want to choose something that does something. Where'd you go? There you are. Hello.
Well, hello.
So, would you like to use your ability?
Not tonight. I want to see what we have in play, possibly first.
Okay. Have a good night if you have no questions.
Yeah, I'm good. Second time playing it.
Could be your second time playing it, you could still not know what the fuck you're doing.
All right.
Yeah, that's less for not use their ability. Don't need to write that down. But let's get our minions up here. Let's get our minions up here. Let's get them both up here. You and you. Good of the darkest evenings, please do not talk about your roles while you are here. You may look at each other and figure out who your fellow minion is. And you know that your demon is godly. Alrighty. You both have a good night. Whoa. And on to the big man himself. Hello, hello. The big man himself, the big mad evil. So, two things.
You think so?
Maybe.
Yes.
So, two things. First, your minions are Support Mouse and Trouble.
Okay.
And then your bluffs are Amnesiac, Investigator, and Mutant.
Okay. So just to confirm, support mouse and treble are my minions, and my bluffs are amnesiac, investigator, mutant.
Correct.
Cool.
Anything else before you go?
You got any Mentos? I would really like a Mentos.
I'm sorry, I do not condone the Coke explosion inside the huts. Sorry. You have to bring your own Mentos for that.
Damn.
Have a good night. Alrighty. Now it's you. Time to see who they want to do things to. Hello. Oh, you're just flying. Okay. I was waiting for the
He was
drop.
looking at the table.
Alright, so you get to see a thing. You get to see
Yee.
this thing.
Whoa.
Look at it as long as you wish. I just ask that you do not take notes or screenshots, please. And when you are done, let me know.
Hmm. Do I get to know if the traveler's good or not?
You get to see the entire Grim as it is.
You see the token right here?
Oh, so the blue thumbs up means they're good.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I then need to pick. Do I
Are
want
you
to poison,
aware-
correct?
Are you aware of the choice that you have here?
Yeah, so I have to pick one person to poison, and they're poisoned
The whole game?
until
Well, until you die.
until I die. Okay.
But keep in mind, there's a tricky thing that some people like to do. I'm not saying you should do it. I'm just making sure you know all your options. You can pick yourself to poison. And what that does is you immediately have no ability. So then no one in the game will know that you're in play. Whereas if you pick a player to poison, one person in the game will know you're in play. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So the problem with you poisoning yourself is that you don't get to poison anybody, but you can be a little bit more sneaky. You're kind of turning yourself into just a spy at that point.
Yeah. Okay. From prior experience, I probably want to say I want to poison the cannibal because I know the cannibal can be very troublesome as an information gathering role, very easily confirming other players. So I think I'll say I'll poison the cannibal.
Cannibal it is.
Poison the cannibal. Alrighty.
Yes.
Anything else before you head back?
Am I... Okay, so I can know the demon bluffs as well since I can see the whole grimoire.
There you go.
Yeah.
They're down
You
there.
get anything on the
Right here.
anything on the board you can use to your advantage.
Okay.
But keep in mind that because you know everything, you can always pick something that you don't even see to claim for
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, okay. This is the first time I've had a roll like this where I'm actually able to see the grimoire, so this is very exciting for me.
It's very fun to know everything. And yeah, but do they get to see it every night?
I think
No,
it's
just
the
once
first
at the
night.
beginning of the
Yeah,
game.
just first night. So yeah, make sure you look at it for long as you want, and then when you go back, I would just take all the notes you possibly can from memory.
Yeah, I think I have it.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Alrighty. Grimoire is closed. You have a good night. Poke.
And you get to do the fun thing of who knows.
Who knows? Who knows?
The nose is one good player knows they're in play. Boy, would it be funny to put the nose here.
I was thinking about that, but I was like, is that a bit too on the nose to make the poisoned player the one who knows?
It is. If you want to make it a little bit more funny, you could pick somebody who
I kind of
maybe
want to
might not want to say much. Yeah.
I kind of want to do that.
Yeah.
And so that way, I mean, I don't want to say that's double. It's not double confirmation. I mean, technically, but anyone could say the widow's in play.
Correct,
But you at least,
yeah.
but at least you have the grandmother confirmation. Be like, oh hey, this guy probably is a good player who learned the widow's in play.
Well, yeah, maybe I would put it elsewhere so you're not double confirming.
Yeah.
The fun thing about Widow is an evil player can just say, I learned there's a Widow in play, and then the town's gonna think they're good.
I'll do this actually.
Yeah.
Because the
Well,
Raven
actually,
Keeper is
I
known
don't
to evil
know.
team.
The only weird thing is if they are in Final 3, right? And then they've been confirmed by telling everybody there's a Widow in play. Well, it's fine. Yeah, just go with it. I'm overthinking.
I'm curious. I'm just curious to see how the Raven Keeper is going to play it. If they're going to put themselves in the spotlight or not.
Well, they can't if they want their role to work.
So the Snake Charmer gets to choose on first night? Okay. Well, alright then. Let's see who you choose on the first night, shall we? This will be highly interesting if they get it right on the first try. Hello?
Let me up real quick. All right.
You always look like you're, like, dead or something when you show up.
Hmm?
You always look like you're dead or something when you show up here.
Why?
You just head down, arms down, like... "Ugh." Anyways.
Because I was looking at my phone. To get notes.
So, do you know
Um,
how your role works?
I pick a character. If they're the demon, I become the demon. They become the snake charmer, but they're drunk or poisoned. Regardless, their ability doesn't work anymore, from what I recall.
Already.
And then, are you aware of like the situations that causes?
I change alignments. That I know.
You change alignment, and they change alignment too. So if you were to come out to the town in the beginning of the game and say, "Hey, everybody, I'm the snake charmer," if the demon walks out later and goes, "Hey, I've been turned into the poison snake charmer," and then the town's like, "Oh, well, we know who the snake charmer used to be," the game's
Yeah,
just over
so
and
I just
you
don't
lose.
know. Yeah.
So
No, I'm aware.
yeah, it's
this
tricky.
is the first time I've read the wiki for a role because, yeah, this seems like a complicated role to play.
This one is very complex. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those roles where it's definitely more beneficial to not tell the truth as a good player.
Yeah.
But you can play it in different ways too. Like you don't have to play it that way. You can tell town what you are, and then you can only pick people who you know for sure are good, and then you can just say like, "Yeah, picked them. Nothing happened." You know what I'm saying? Like, there's different ways to play it. You don't necessarily have to play it the "I'm gonna become evil" way.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways.
And if I do become evil, sabotage. I'm kidding.
Anyways, who would you like to
do
pick?
need to choose an alive player though.
Yep, I've got my first 4 nights actually decided just as a
Oh.
precaution. First night, Haley.
First night, Haley. Alrighty. You have a good night.
All right.
Da, 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 da.
I
It's
always
not in
hate
the
it
video.
when somebody comes out to town as Snake Charmer not realizing what's going on, and then later in the game it just ends.
It's like,
usually
what do
like
you
to
mean?
At least remind them that the role is a little complex.
Yeah. Alright. Don't need to worry about any. Just a 0. Hello.
Hello.
So. You learn a
What's the
0.
number? 0. Damn. Okay. That's all. Basically, I had no information to give everybody. Okay. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty then. Time to bring you up. Hello.
Shit, I haven't thought about it.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry. I'll
Well,
go
come down
for-
here if you need to look at names.
Oh, I have a list.
Oh, you have a list? Okay.
I'll go for bubblegum and plasma.
Bubblegum and plasma. Between these two, you learn a yes.
Oh shit. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
Funny.
Yes. The last role I need to bring up is grandmother. And yes, Ruby, I am aware. Da 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 da. Alright. Need to bring up you. And then there's one more person I gotta bring up afterwards. Hello, my sweet old lady.
Boy, hello.
So, you learn that your grandchild is Victor Braga. And you learn that Victor Braga is the philosopher.
Whoa. A lot of thinkings.
Yes. Anything before you go?
No, I think I'm good.
Alrighty. Have a good night.
Well, good night.
Yeah, we forgot to do the widow thing, right?
Yeah, I was doing that right after grandmother.
We should have done it with the widow's ability. That way it's less easy to forget.
Fair enough. I did have Ruby to remind me, though. So I thank Ruby for that.
There you go.
One of the good things about chat is if people are paying attention, like, hey, you forgot something. It's like, oh, okay, thanks. I love abbreviating philosopher. All I do is type Phil. Victor as Phil. Got all my spark notes, so I have to bring them up. We're good to go. Hi. You must be confused. Well, don't worry. Your confusion will be settled. You learn that there's a widow in play.
Oh. Okay.
Alrighty. Have a good night.
It's like, hello. You've been killed. Please pick a player.
Can you imagine dying on night 1 as the Raven Keeper? Oh my god, that would be like, bro, this is like the best thing ever, but at the same time, what the hell?
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, well, time to go. I gotta announce who the Revolutionary pair are when we go into game, so let's go. I gotta do a thing. Hello, Ravenswood Bluff, on this dreary morning. Your most benevolent storytellers of Naomi and Arito have perished in the night due to evil people. You all need to figure this out. But there's also something else to announce. We have a revolutionary pair between Dearest Haley and Hart. And another thing, we have a traveler in play who is Freyr. They are your apprentice.
Okay.
Anyways, figure it out.
Trade skill. Just a little bit of trade.
Haley, Hart, can I talk with you guys?
Oh, wait.
I don't need to talk to hey, support mouse. You in the chat?
Hello. There's a widow in play.
Someone with information is going to be poisoned. Great.
Yes, unfortunately, yeah. So basically, you get information, is more or less what you're saying.
Yes. What's your role?
I am the philosopher, the Raven Keeper, or the Dreamer.
Whoa.
Basically, I can get information too.
Whoa. Is yours once per night?
What do you mean by once per night?
Like you can do it once per game, but at night, you know?
Oh, once per game is what you're meaning. No.
No.
No. That should narrow down what I am.
So you're saying you're the dreamer?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Maybe. If you're the dreamer, I think I'm the drunk.
Wait. What do you mean?
I'm not entirely sure.
Wait, are you saying you're the dreamer?
No, I'm saying I'm an investigator, right? So I know one of two, so if you're a dreamer,
Well, investigator knows a particular minion.
So true. So you could just
So-
be, you know.
Yeah, you would know which one of these is in play. And that would be very important information.
True. True. Okay. Oh, Papa, good talk.
Good talking.
Let me see.
Think that I am the widow, since I'm really the only person who would know people. So maybe I do something like the balloonist, where I just learn people's alignments. You could do the savant and just bluff your savant information.
Okay. Yeah, you can. If you want to do dreamer, do dreamer. If you want to do, I think I'm gonna go amnesiac.
Okay. The gambler's in play as well, or the gambler is not in play as well, and I could do gambler. So I'll probably do gambler, dreamer, or balloonist.
All right, we're talking too long, so.
Yeah.
Victor, you want to chat?
Of course.
I might do things with the sleep size. So, what's your fortune telling information? Did you get night one?
I chose bubblegum and plasma just randomly, and I got a yes.
Bubblegum plasma, yes, thank you. Sick. Also, I'm gonna do fortune teller, savant amnesiac. Yes. Okay, let's go.
Yes. Sure.
Right. Sorry, I just wanted to have a quick conversation first. Do you want to do 3 for 3?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sure.
So I'm either your savant, amnesiac, or fortune teller.
Okay.
How about yourself?
I am your balloonist, dreamer, or philosopher.
Ooh, fun rolls.
I have reason to believe that you guys are a good pairing.
What mayhaps be onto that? Is
I'm
if
gonna
it's
keep
the
that-
balloonist, yeah.
I'm gonna keep that private for now.
Yeah. I don't think you're the philosopher then. I think that you're probably the dreamer or balloonist. I'm leaning towards dreamer.
Okay.
Very hard. If you
But I
want
do have reason to believe you guys are a good pairing. So.
Cool. That's really good to know.
So don't be surprised if I come to you guys with information.
Yeah, no worries. We're gonna have a lot of good information. I'm gonna say.
You want my 3?
Yeah.
So I am the grandma, the Raven's Keeper, or the Dreamer.
I just find it highly amusing
Grandma,
earlier
Ravenskeeper,
that
and dreamer.
just highly amusing earlier that the philosopher said that they are not a once per night, once per game ability, and that's exactly what the philosopher is.
Can I please grab you?
What's up?
Hi, I'm bluffing Savant and Amnesiac as part of my 3 for 3, so I'm grabbing you just so I have proof that I've done that. So I'm just going to give it 30 seconds. I've already got my information. Very funny of you, if that was on purpose. If not, very funny pick of the rolls. Yeah, it's going to be a really interesting game. Thank you so much for revolutionary time. I'm going to give it another 20 seconds just to make it ball, I think. I'm going to talk the entire time, so, you know, yeah. I've already picked out some good stuff during the night, so I'm pretty chill, and I'm going to keep it quiet for you just in case you get any ideas for the rest of Amnesia. If they're in play. Yeah, I know your type. Wow. Have you done a believable amount of time? I just want to show you're a very cool person, and I enjoy spending time with you. Okay. Bye.
Alrighty. And yes, Victor is silly like that. Should be going off here in a minute, in 30 seconds here. I'll just wait here while I wait the time. I'll click clock. tick down. Wow. Fucking English is my strong suit today, motherfuckers. And we are most likely going to get a traveler mid-game, so... Or I should say another traveler.
Yeah, is that wonderful little guy friend? A little dude?
Ventus.
Yeah, we love that. We love Ventus.
What do you taste like fried?
You will never know because you will die.
I mean, that's so much information was given to me. I talked to one person.
Anyways, you guys got some time, talk amongst yourselves.
Hey Naomi, can I steal you for a sec?
Sure.
Hello, I'm going for the amnesiac bluff.
Wow. So, in other words, you're pulling a me.
Am I pulling a you?
100%. I pulled this against you.
Did you?
Yes.
Did I believe it?
Fuck no.
Listen, man, these bluffs are tough to work with.
Yeah, well, you're a storyteller.
Which
You'll get over it.
I don't blame you because widow, lol. But yeah. So you want to know what happened supposedly? You
what
woke up
happened,
last
supposedly?
night and had me please choose a number. I chose 3, and you answered no.
Okay.
And so my guess is going to currently be if it has to do with the number of steps away from me to the nearest evil player. And you are telling me that I am lukewarm.
Okay. You better get back out there. It's nomination time. Alrighty. It is now time for nominations, as they are indeed open.
With the Dreamer, and then they've double claimed with me.
Yeah, we're just on Hot Crash.
Oh, Heart crashed? Okay. Well, I'm not exactly going to wait, but I'm going to try and make nominations last long enough for them to get back. So, nominations are open.
Oh, I was gonna... Bubblegum will nominate Heart.
No, do not while they're not.
Really, Bubble?
So, like, when they're back. But I was gonna do that regardless of where they left. I just looked back and saw they were gone.
Damn.
Any other nominations?
Because
Because now we have a reason to wait till Heart comes back.
Yeah.
Does anybody have a starter?
I don't really have enough info to go off of, but it sounds like you have some.
I
Same here.
I was literally saying it before they DC. It was the first bit.
How to figure out who's who.
Dang.
E.
So, I don't know.
Because we have a potential drunk in play, so it's good to who's who.
Is that just because he's on the script or because we heard something?
No, so much people can get poisoned. It's crazy. So many roles that do it.
I think it might be a
Outsiders are also going to stay hidden because there is.
Second call for nominations.
It might be a weird.
Yeah, these are all.
And Fango.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So to answer your question,
On the first line you can
I think to answer your question, I think it's just because it's on the script. They haven't said else.
Naomi, just a quick question. I always keep on getting this in Vigor Mortis. So when it says we'll keep the ability and poison one townsfolk neighbor, is it the neighbor of the demon, correct?
The neighbor of the minion killed.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, that's...
Okay.
Okay.
That clarifies
They
something.
die.
that
Minions you
clarifies.
kill keep their ability and poison one.
Correct.
Here, okay.
Final call for nominations.
Not that I know of.
Sport Mouse, are you evil this time?
Okay.
No.
I hate that I have to switch between sitting and standing.
don't
Or
know
just
if I
do
believe
this and
you.
do the fucking Edmund mode walk.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
I don't want to nominate anyway, so I think it's probably good.
Say again, Bubble.
Instead, I could nominate Haley instead. Well,
Myself.
then everyone got here.
I mean,
Who you nominate is entirely up to you.
But that's my life on it.
Your whole life, huh?
Just as easily be good.
Yeah.
true. Controllers, stop
They are
UCing.
remote together? I mean, I guess that
Unless I
works.
hear a nomination, I will assume Bubbles for Heart is going to be the only one done today. So you got 5 seconds to nominate.
Oh, there's the online.
4, 3,
Nothing right now.
2,
I'm good.
1. So then when
What
Hearts
are you
get
counting down
for final call for nominations, since no one else is nominating, the only nomination that's going to happen is Bubble on Heart once they get back.
Well, Heart's got back.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You guys will have 5 seconds
wait
after
for them
this
to come back,
nomination to nominate someone else.
I'm just gonna run around like this, because why not?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Are you evil this time?
Yeah.
No.
You look
I'm
fabulous.
sitting but standing.
Was this a real nomination, actually?
Yeah, the first one on Heart was a real nomination, yeah. I am on 2 double claims, so I want to make sure that they come out with it, because if not, it might be a good execution.
Heart, when you can make it to the town square as quickly as you can.
I need Catfish. You ready?
I'm gonna sit down for now too. Ooh, as I have a bad knee.
Alrighty, now that Heart has arrived, the nomination is finally going to go through. Bubblegumski nominates Heart.
Rude.
Whoa.
Tell us why, Bubble.
I'm sorry, I did this for you last. I was literally saying it aloud, and then I was expecting you were gone. I feel bad. That being said, I have you on 2 double claims. I know you can't be Grandma because I am the Grandma, and I know you can't be, you may not be Dreamer because someone else claimed Dreamer to me. So I'm going to ask you if you're really the Dreamer or the Ravens Keeper, or if you want to change that.
And why not?
Damn, that's intense.
Haley wants to say something?
Yeah. The reason for our claims is out of a mutual protection of one of our roles, so that's the reason why those are them out.
I'm
I
sorry.
just wanted to FYI that.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I just wanted to FYI that the reason why this has happened is because of a mutual thing between our 2 roles. We're both good, I just wanted to let you know that.
Okay. Oh boy.
Alright. Haley keep or
You're
Heart keep
listening
this quick.
here.
Oh, never mind. It's done. Alrighty.
Sorry.
6 votes is needed.
Yeah, that was.
I mean, I didn't hear anything from their defense much.
Can you even get me time to get dressed?
I'm sorry, I didn't load the thing up.
Alrighty. Obviously, zero votes is not enough. I was about to say it was enough for some reason. Anyways, you guys have 5 seconds to make a nomination, otherwise we are going to bed.
Oh man, what? That's intense. That's the worst.
I'll nominate Bubblegum.
Haley nominates Bubblegum. Tell me why.
Just hard claims grandmother, and because you hard claimed grandmother, I would prefer that the demon doesn't kill you tonight. So, in which case, it makes sense to kill you now to protect your grandchild.
That makes sense.
So, I just.
Dude, I thought it was the other way around.
Yeah.
And why not?
Oh yeah, it is the other way around. Sorry. No, never mind then. Whoops.
I didn't really hear a good argument for, outside of like, I can see why you're nominating me because I nominated the other one, but like, that's it. I have no really anything.
No, I don't want this to go through. I misread the role. My bad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He thought it was if the grandmother dies, the grandchild dies.
Yeah. I'm just.
6 votes is needed.
It is 3 a.m. It's my bad.
That's true.
If the demon kills the child, then you die as well.
Haley, just get a better internal clock.
Yeah. I'm literally time blind.
At this point, you should have an internal clock because you're playing with us at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Alright, 0 votes is not enough. Absolute final call.
I mean, not executing is a move, but not usually the best one.
I know, but no.
I am not hearing any more nominations. And thus, there is no one on the chopping block, and no one is executed. And you all go to bed. Good night.
Good night. Oh, my brain.
So, you do have a major problem here.
Yeah, no one's nominating
You're
again.
an hour and 10 minutes in, and you have no deaths.
Well, we're about to have one at least, but yeah, I'm going to put the what's
you're gonna have to do like yeah.
I mean, it worked last time.
Well, the problem is like it's not guaranteed that town's gonna want to kill. So if they're not executing, I don't know that they're gonna use the Doomsayer. And at this point, you need like, I don't know, like 3-4 minute days in order to get them through all the stuff they need to get through, which is just gonna make it really hard for the good team. So I think it's fair to do that because the good team has opted to not even give it a try here. So I'd just do really short days.
Oh, you're saying shorten the days?
Yep. And then, but let them know that that's a direct, like, consequence from them not executing.
Alright, let's move on with the night. First you, if you want to use your ability. Hi.
Well, hello.
So, who? I say who. Your role doesn't do a who. Would you like to use your ability tonight?
Savant.
You want to pick the Savant?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, if I remember correctly, you don't do anything at night. Nope, you are a day roll. Alrighty.
I'm a day.
You have a good night. You'll be the Savant.
Thank you.
Do I need... No, Grandmother only learns at the very beginning. They don't learn updates.
Correct. Yeah, you never bring them up. But there's a little philo token that you can put right here.
Yep. Philosopher turned Savant. That is interesting because 2 other players are pretending to be... No, 1 player is pretending to be the Savant. So that'll be interesting how that goes.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, fuck. That means I need to think of shit for the Savant. God damn it. That's just gonna make things longer. I hate the Savant. On the storyteller side, I hate the Savant. Alright, so now, where do... No, Savant isn't in here, so Philosopher's done. Now we need to bring up you, our apprentice, who is the gambler. Oh, actually... Oh, shit, they already messaged. Oh, well. I might as well just confirm, because they sent me a message. Hi, sorry, I forgot you sent me a message for this. So you're choosing your... You're choosing yourself as the apprentice?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Have a good night. Does that actually work?
They gamble themselves.
Gamble themselves as the apprentice?
It's
Because
just a waste
I guess
of time.
I mean, I guess technically you don't die because your role is apprentice.
It's a waste of time because think about it. If you're the drunk and you go, I gamble myself as the apprentice or the gambler, well, nothing's going to happen. And if you are the apprentice or the gambler and you gamble yourself as the apprentice or the gambler, then nothing happens. Nothing will ever happen if you gamble yourself.
Yeah.
You
He's
should
just
probably
buying himself time, I guess.
It's just silly though, because the gambler's job is to learn as much as they can and then die in a blaze of glory.
Yes. Alright, next person up. You, and then I'll take little spark notes once I'm done with this person. Hello. Who would you like to pick tonight?
So originally I was gonna pick Treble, but I'm gonna switch the order I was gonna go with. I'm gonna do Victor first.
You gonna do Victor? Alrighty. Have a good night. Snake Charmer chooses. They don't learn until the next
Yeah, they
night,
learn
correct?
nothing. So remember.
Yeah, they don't learn until the next night.
Leave the text up while they're up, so you can look at it while they're here. And
Can't
clear
I?
it when they're
Isn't there a
gone.
button to reset it?
There's not. But you should only be clearing it when you're completely done, because the text that's here is really good text, and it says exactly what to do. But yeah, when they choose the person, if they picked the demon, you can basically just say, congratulations on your promotion, you're now the demon. And then you would get their pick. No, sorry. Since the demon... Shit. Who goes first?
It's
go
the
first, right?
Yeah,
So
the Snake Charmer goes first.
they technically you would send them back, do whatever minion abilities, and you'd bring them back up in the demon order, right?
Right. Okay.
So yeah, technically in all cases you would just send them back, but I think the text here says it's okay to just tell them congratulations and get their pick.
Yeah, because they get to choose who dies next,
Because
anyways.
you're gonna pull them right back up anyways. It's just
Yeah.
if the minions did anything, you have to make sure the minions thing happens beforehand.
Okay, so the philosopher chose the font. Gambler. Chose self. Apprentice. Charmer. Targeted. Said Victor, yeah. Alright. Moving on. Pit Hag. Just and choose a character in the edition. If the character is not in play, replace that player's character token with the chosen character token. Wake that player. Tell them their new character, their alignment does not change. Alrighty. Oh, so it has to be something that's not in play. Okay. Good morrows.
Hello. Support.
So,
to Serenovus.
Who to what?
Support.
Serenovus.
Serenovus.
Support to Serenovus. Alrighty.
Yes, please.
Thank you very much.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Keep in mind that if it is in play, you still don't tell them anything. You still send them back. You just don't do anything.
Yeah. Okay. Do I bring them up or do I just...
Everything should be said right in here.
Oh, I just tell them their new character, but it doesn't say anything about them using their ability. Because I think Serenovus goes before Pet Hag.
It depends on if it goes before or not. The easiest thing to do here is... I'm going to load it up on the site. It says the Night Order is Serenovus, then Pit Hag. So
Serenovus would not act tonight.
So they've... For the most part, I believe your actions skip a night when you change characters. For the most part.
Gotcha. Alright, so then time to bring them and tell them that they changed. Hello? You have your character changed. You are now the Serenovas. Congratulations.
Okay, I figured that's what Triple was going to do.
Anyways, have a good night. Sorry, if you're thinking you get to choose to do something tonight, you do not.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask.
Have a good night. Tomorrow they will learn for sure what the other evil team is. Anyways, you. Yes, play dies, or if that player is an outsider in the swap one's is not replaced. Fangu dies instead of the chosen player. The chosen player is now an evil Fangu. Wake that player, tell them they are now the evil Fangu. Place swap one's marked. Okay. You. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Who would you like to pick?
Haley.
You'd like to pick Haley?
I think so.
Alrighty. Have a good night.
Might I?
Oof.
That was fast. Alright.
Well.
And you know what was sad is the reason why they became revolutionary pairs because they don't like the distrust between each other.
Well, I gotta be careful here because, it states,
No, I don't need to do that.
So, if an ability would change a revolutionary's alignment, this ability has no effect, or it changes both, your choice. So you have to pick, are you making this not happen, or are you making them an evil fortune teller? Because the revolutionary does not allow them to be two different types.
Oh, does it not at all?
Yeah, because the revolutionary is it's for disadvantaged players. You literally can't break the revolutionary. So
then
you need to decide.
That completely null and voids the Fangu's ability. Interesting. Or it's either I completely null and void the Fangu's ability, or I completely stack the game in Evil's favor. There's no right choice here.
There is no right choice. This is why, like, technically you don't want to do things like Angel and Revolutionary unless the person really needs it. Like, for instance, we probably shouldn't have them be doing this every single game, but because in some scripts it's going to be worse than others, right? Especially this one where there's a pit hag and Fangu jumping. But yeah, so basically it says, if an ability would change the alignment, the ability has no effect, or it changes both alignments. So what you could do is you could rule that the jump ability doesn't happen and just the regular kill ability happens. So you're null and voiding the Fangu and then allowing the Sweetheart to happen. Or like I said, you're creating an evil fortune teller.
I can't punish Haley for being a Sweetheart because he had no control over that. So there's no reason to not let his ability go off.
Well, there should be no punishing at all. It's just you're making the decision. Are you doing one or are you doing the other?
I'm just gonna go with the lesser of two evils and go with the Fangu's ability doesn't go off on this.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't even know if you can kill them. It's kind of weird. Like,
No, I'm just gonna say
nullified, so
I would say just because of the revolutionary, like for this instance, because it's a revolutionary pair, and this is a weird circumstance, I'm just
It's
gonna
very
say
weird.
kill goes through, just to still allow part of the Fangu's ability to work.
Yeah. The problem with that is now, something that is not technically possible has happened, right? Because if they say that they're dead, they're the first player who's died this game. They're an outsider. They were killed by the demon. Everyone's gonna go.
There's no Fangu.
You used to be the Fangu. You're pretty much guaranteed to have started as the Fangu, and you killed an outsider. So it's kind of fucked what this does right now. I think in order to have the game not be put in a state where no one's going to be able to understand it, I think you have to like make this not even work at all.
So no matter what, Haley can't die by the demon.
The demon has to pick a different outsider first.
Which is not possible.
Are they the only
Actually,
outsider?
wait.
Wait, are they the only outsider?
Oh my fucking god.
Oh yeah. This
Oh
game's in
my
a fucked
god.
state. Oh yeah, we're fucked here. Hold on. Let me grab Delta real quick.
One of the only ways I could think of fixing this is to make one of them drunk, because it doesn't technically change the role in a noticeable way, in like an observable way at the beginning.
Oh, you're saying? Well, no, you're saying make them the drunk?
No, I'm talking make one of the other players drunk. Because it changes it will change the game in a way that is not immediately noticeable.
You can't though, because
Can I
you
not?
see what I'm saying? If they're
God.
making somebody drunk, it means they have to die, and for them to die, it means that they had to have been started as the Fangu and killed an outsider. They can't just die here, because that's not how any of these roles work. So you have to negate the entire kill, or you have to make both players evil. Yeah, it's real fucked. But yeah, that means that Haley could never die, or at some point you're just gonna make the decision to make both.
Well, I'd
players evil.
still I still broke the rules by only having one outsider in play when there should be two.
Oh wait, really?
Yes, there's
No.
supposed to be two outsiders in play.
No, it says one.
Fangu adds an outsider.
Oh, you are correct. Yeah, you do have to. Make
That's what I
someone
was
the
talking
drunk.
about, the drunk.
Sorry, yeah.
The
So,
only
but
one we could make drunk that hasn't used their ability, that would not have noticed that would not notice suddenly getting false information, is Ravenkeeper. That's the
Or
only
grandmother.
person. Well, grandmother got true information. Well,
That's fine. I can give a drunk true information. It's just the
That's
funny thing about giving a drunk grandmother true information is when that person dies, they won't die, and they'll be like, "What?"
okay, so then of all the people who can be drunk, fortune teller could be drunk, chef could be drunk. I mean, we could hide the drunk behind the widow poison on the cannibal. Does that work? Behind the fact that the widow poisoned them. Does that work?
We could hide. Say it again. Sorry.
This.
Yeah, you could do that. Basic. Well, no, you can't, because the widow didn't see the token. The widow would not have picked that. So your option are... I know.
So
this is fucked.
Fucking goddamn it.
So, the drunk has to... I'm asking Delta if they want to come give their assistance, but the drunk would have to go on grandmother. Technically, the drunk could go on
Snake Charmer.
Snake
Charmer has
Charmer.
not picked a valid target.
Correct. So, Raven Keeper, Snake Charmer, Grandmother, technically Fortune Teller too, right? Because
Yeah. The only yes they learned was on their decoy.
One second.
I think
so. I think you have plenty of good options for drunk. I think that's fine. I wouldn't think about it too much.
And
so now the demon has to hit the non-revolutionary protected player to jump. So essentially, if Haley is picked right now, they're a soldier.
Essentially. Okay. Alright, well, fucking damn it.
Yeah, I don't know of a great way to resolve that. I'm asking Delta. So, I mean, remember, it's not that you don't have any choices. Your choices are negate everything or change both players.
With the fact that no one has died, Evil Team already has a leg up in that regard. I can't make them both evil.
Well, I mean, there's certain scenarios where don't ever think that you're forced to do the first option. You have the ability to do both options. Will it unbalance the game? Probably, but this is not necessarily something that you could have predicted, so
no,
don't think that you don't have an option is what I'm saying.
This game is fucked.
I would probably, in this case, just let them both change, because like it's going to be so confusing to town that nobody died. It's going to be so confusing to the evil team. It's less disruptive to the game if you just have them both change, because
God, I will have to tell them later on that I cannot have them be revolutionary pair in a script like this.
Well, no, it's fine, because like it depends on the script, right? Because if it's trouble brewing, who cares, right? It doesn't hurt much, but this is a complex script, and that's a complex fable. But yeah, I think you're just gonna have to do the thing, which is super fucked, because look what this makes. Look what this makes. It makes a chef. It makes the chef 3.
Yeah. Actually, no. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, 3. I was going to say, if that was evil, that was going to be 4 or 5. Oh, God damn it.
It makes that chef 3 that we re-rolled.
Like, fuck. I wish I could rectify this in some way for the good team, but honestly, the good team's just kind of fucked because of this.
Well, they for sure should have killed somebody yesterday, for one. And then number 2, they're going to have short days because we're an hour and a half in. So, yeah, I don't know. They're just going to have to deal. So, pull up.
Yeah, pull up both of
you
them,
pull 'em
because
up
they...
each one at a time, and then tell them what happened. Yeah.
He doesn't kill. He doesn't take... No, yeah, he doesn't.
Hello.
So, sorry about everything taking forever. You are now the Fengu.
I knew it.
So, just FYI, the revolutionary pair does not allow this to happen. So, yeah, your revolutionary pair is going to join your team. Congratulations.
Right. Well, great. I literally
This
had
is
down in my notes.
Yeah, this is not supposed to be able to happen, but
Yeah,
circumstances dictate that this is basically the best option.
No worries. Can I please know who my Vanguard information that I get? That I get minions and stuff?
You
Do
did
I
the
not get
thing
that?
and you cleared it before you were done again. It tells you everything that you're supposed to do. But I don't believe you get any information.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't believe you get any information.
I mean, in reality, you have all the information you need. You already have your role.
This
But
is
yeah,
gonna be.
Yeah, it's a bit wacky. It's a bit wacky.
Can I ask a storyteller question though?
We'll have to be quick.
Yeah, just quickly. Does my sweetheart ability still go off? And is somebody now?
No.
No. Okay. Cool. Awesome. That's it. Thank you so much. You can send me back.
Bye.
Oh, there is another option.
What was the option?
You can actually. Wow, boy, that's fucked. So remember, the revolutionary pair can misregister once per game.
Are you telling me that so that Haley could be Fangu?
Register to kill them with no jump, but that's really fucked too. Remember, like, the town is not going to be thinking that kind of thing can happen. But yeah, Delta said that is another option. So technically you had
like three options.
But yeah, it's fine. I think this is fine. This
That's
is the easiest for to understand.
Yeah. Okay, well, there's really only one other thing to do. And that's to... God, an evil fortune teller. Like, what is the point of an evil fortune teller, to be honest?
To confuse town.
They even get to pick? Hi. So, you're being brought up. Something weird has happened. You are now evil aligned. For the rest of the game.
But you still select players.
For fortune teller, or do I not know?
For a fortune teller.
You still use your ability as normal.
Okay. I was going to choose Bubblegumski and Victor Braga.
You pick those two, and you get a no.
Alright.
Have a good night.
Mm-hmm.
I hate life. Anyways.
It's fine. But yeah, their ability is funny because they don't know the demon right now, but they're about to. And then why do they even need to use it? But you're still gonna run it because that's how it works. So
My notes are... I'm not... To be completely honest, I'm not even taking fucking notes at this point. There is no point in taking notes for this game anymore.
So, there is one other thing. So... Oh yeah, nobody was executed, so the cannibal doesn't get to go. That's another reason why you should... like, cannibal, undertaker, you definitely always want to execute, but okay, whatever.
Alrighty.
And remember, shorter days.
Yep, definitely shorter days because of all this fucking shit happening.
Yep.
My family always told me never to play with my food. Fuck it, it's mine. I did. Holy shit.
Hello, and good morning. I very humbly apologize for how long everything has been taking. One of you have died. The one of you have died is Godly.
Classic. Classic.
And, yeah, shorter days. Sorry about that. Have a good night. Have a good day.
Let's kill the scary guy. Why are you dead? Because I always get targeted.
I'm in Whisper, right? You can hear me.
Yes.
1 second. I'm just looking at something. Da 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 da. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was correct. Cool. Okay.
I might just still put the Doomsayer in here. I don't know. Just as something. Do you think that'll add more?
Use it, but...
Yeah. Okay. I mean, people didn't use it the last game either, so.
They didn't. Your best bet is to just let them know, like, there's a hard cutoff of 3 hours. When you hit 3 hour, you're adding the Fiddler. Then that way they know, like, speed it up.
Wait, what does the Fiddler do?
I will read you the exact text. It says, once per game, the demon secretly chooses an opposing player. Then all players decide which of those two players win. So it's basically, it's just sudden death. It's like a Boom Danny.
That's
kind of 50-50 who wins.
That's kind of fucked for the Revolutionary pair to be in there.
It is. Yeah, it is. But you can just explain to them, like, I would say give it like another 30 minutes of the game to where you're down to just 1 hour remaining, right?
Yeah.
And then if half the town's still alive, you can just say we're going to do a hard cutoff of 3 hours and then add the Fiddler. Or you can add in the Doomsayer, but yeah, I don't know if they're going to use it. Or you could just say it just runs and it is what it is, and you just try to go as fast as you can. I don't know. Whatever. It's your game. You figure out, like, what makes you most comfortable.
Well, what is here? Hang on. So... Oh, alright. So... The Fiddler is that one. Duchess, no. Doomsayer, maybe. What's up?
Can I steal you?
Sure.
Me?
Oh. Where'd you? Okay. I'm gonna be facing this way because I need to be able to click a button. Anyway, actually, I'm gonna click a button real quick.
Yes. See something?
Anyways.
That's the 2 minute.
Yes.
Okay. Savant, if you please.
Oh, I'll be completely honest. I didn't even think about it yet.
Okay.
If you want to go talk, feel free. I will find you and I will give you your information as soon as I find you.
Gotcha.
He doesn't even tell me. What's the 3 for 3? He doesn't honor them. Oh, no.
Bubblegum. Bubblegum. Come here.
Welcome back.
Where?
So.
Okay.
But yeah, I haven't.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm following. Okay.
Yeah. So, I haven't had a chance to ask yet.
Any more questions? So,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna figure shit out.
Gotcha. Well, good luck.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hello.
So, your savant information. If I remember correctly, it is 1 true statement, 1 false statement, right?
Yes, fair call. Let me slowly
So,
turn my head over here.
Your statements are as follows. Last night,
1 true, 1 false.
2 players' alignments changed. Or, last night, 1 player's character changed.
Now, just as a clarification, been Savant before. That information can, just to clarify, because I've never been Savant before, that information can include myself, correct?
Correct.
Or is it like excluding me? Okay, that's the only
That
clarification I needed.
savant statements are a general blanket statement.
General blanket. Okay, like I said, this is the first time I've
I
ever
mean,
run Savant, so.
I guess I say blanket. It could be very specific, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
it could
means
cover
that if
anyone.
The whole board. Yeah, the whole
Yes.
board is in. Okay, that's all.
So who learned anything interesting? We gotta talk. We gotta share details.
I learned that I'm dead.
Yes.
This is a fact. That's a detail, yes.
So,
Who else has
I guess-
facts? Go for it.
So I have learned some information through the grapevine from a balloonist that's in play that Victor and Haley are two different characters or two different roles. So
I
there's
want
some-
to
there's
say
some-
something as the storyteller.
Yep.
Just because of how long the
Nominations are
games
open?
take. Nominations are open, that's one thing. Second thing, I am requiring an execution tonight.
Both of them nominates Heart of Stone.
Bubble nominates Heart.
If support mouse, what they say is true, and you two are the revolutionary pair. I caught you on 2 bad 2 for 2s. You haven't come out still. I know for a fact that they're on the good team, so that puts you both on the bad team. And last time I didn't hear
What's
that
the
Vince either.
I just want to point out that 2 for 2 are like two things being incorrect and 3 for 3s are expected.
Well,
Anyways, Heart, can we get your defense, please?
You should ask so.
I got something pertinent.
What do you?
Can we get Heart's information first, then we can get your
sorry.
part pertinent.
Okay.
So Heart.
Is your mic working?
Can
we
I
can't
talk
hear
for
you.
Heart because they're having a bit of a thing.
Then talk for Heart.
On the information that I've gathered so far in the conversations that we've had, this is a dark kill. I haven't had a chance to talk to you today about it, but trust me on this, and I will explain tomorrow, okay?
Okay. I think then support mouse must be the balloonist they heard must be drunk then, because I know for a fact that Victor's on the good team.
Alright, and then
What's the? Well, it's not. Do you know how
Wood,
balloonist works?
you had pertinent.
They said 2 different characters.
Yeah, this might.
Did I misunderstand? Is it like outsider in Temple?
Can we have silence, please?
Sorry.
Go what had
so-
pertinent.
So, I am the chef, and I know for a fact that the distance between each evil actor, the closest evil actors, are 0. So it doesn't make sense for them to be, because I'm assuming, right, how revolutionary pair works. You guys will both be in the same alignment, right? So yeah, that straight up just couldn't happen.
Yeah.
Revolutionary pair can misregister.
Well, not typically. Not typically.
Not typically.
Like, that's really.
It
That's
can,
not
though.
That's not the intent of the revolutionary fabled.
As written, it says it can misregister though.
I'm going to do a rules clarification real quick. The revolutionary states 2 neighboring players are known to be the same alignment. Once per game, one of them registers falsely.
Yes, but not for like their initial them being in a pair alignment.
Okay.
Anyways, 5 players are needed.
So who's going to be voted off because we need to sacrifice somebody? I guess me, right? I already gave my information away. So,
You can sack me, I'm grandma.
I mean, yeah.
It prevents a double kill later.
For lack of a better
Alright.
choice, the grandmother wouldn't
That
revert
is
to that
not enough.
because they don't actually have an ability.
I-
It's a grand.
Say
And
again?
if the grandchild dies, it's a double kill then.
Yeah. We
Actually,
do
honestly-
execution
honestly,
looking
I'd
for
go for-
demon, but it's not bad.
Would we? Should we?
Prayer nominates
should we do the
Bubble.
grandmother?
Yeah, if we have no other
Prayer
nominations.
nominates Bubble.
Yeah.
Alright, one thing I want to say before this nomination starts is I misspoke a little bit. I can't require an execution. However, if you guys don't execute for a second night in a row, I will add in a Fabled, which is going to... I'm basically going to put in the... what is it called? The Fiddler Fabled, you said? I'm going to put in the Fiddler Fabled if you guys do not... if you guys have another day of non-execution.
Which is not fun. It just means it's a 50-50 chance which team wins. It's a way to end the game instantly. That way the game doesn't go to like 4 or 5 hours. So,
Prayer, your accusation.
Bubble claims grandmother isn't necessarily needing to be on the board, and also Bubble's been gone after Heart pretty heavily too, which makes me more suspicious. The grandmother claim is.
And Bubble, why not?
Both times I've gone after was after good evidence that Hart could be on the evil team. We just heard that from support mouse that we have a balloonist that pinged either Victor or Hart. I still think you should vote for me though because I am Grandma.
I think you should reread the balloonist.
Yeah.
Did I misunderstand and miss balloonist? This is my first time playing with a balloonist.
Oh, so
It can be
okay.
town and outsider.
Yeah,
Town and
or-
outsider?
It can be
they
one
literally
of the
just get one
character.
name each night, and
Okay.
those names are going to be like not in any particular order: a townsfolk, an outsider, a minion, and a demon.
No.
So
no.
let's
The role
clarify
changed.
this. So balloonist,
Let me
as it
read
is.
it. Let me read it from the wiki.
It's different now.
Yeah, it just changed. So the new way the role works, this is the description. Each night, the balloonist learns a player of a different character type than last night. It will add in either 0 outsiders or 1 outsider. So basically, information that can be given to a balloonist, as an example, could be they could learn a townsfolk, then they could learn an outsider, then they could learn a townsfolk, then they could learn an outsider, then they could learn a townsfolk, then an outsider. They could also learn townsfolk, then the next night outsider, then minion, then demon. Or they could learn a demon and a minion, a demon and a minion, a demon and a minion. So all you really know for sure is that the person you learned is a different character type than the person you learned the night before.
Okay, so there could be an outsider. Okay, I see.
Base 1.
Any questions about that role?
No, I think I
No,
understand that.
good. Okay.
Ooh.
6 votes is needed.
Okay. Ooh.
I mean, is there anyone else that's been like suspicious? That 9 votes is probably overkill, but.
Things are kind of
Not to
stagnant
make her
right
like-
now, admittedly. So
We just need
9
a good
votes is
team
enough.
to actually talk.
Second call for nominations.
Ooh.
Doing on Sweden.
I don't think we're likely to beat that one. So
I see that lethal company dance over
Technical
there.
issues and stuff. It's frustrating.
Right.
It's okay.
Final call for nominations.
Especially when they was the one. Yeah, you know. Probably not. Okay.
Alrighty, I'm hearing no other nominations, and thus, Bubblegumsky, who is on the chopping block, is executed and dies.
no.
Have a good night.
Oh yeah, good call.
Alright. I mean, I guess technically it does matter, but... So, quick question. Apprentice. Does Apprentice go here? Or do they go... Does Apprentice go above, before
Read what it
Cannibal?
says.
Or does it go below?
Read what it says.
Oh, is that a C? I thought that said R. Art during. Okay, so act during the usual time.
So basically, since they are
Okay. So they act
this
as normal.
role, they're gonna act at that time.
Okay, so you... Where'd it go? Alright. You. You died today. So... Wait, how does... So does a poisoned cannibal just not get an ability? I'm assuming?
So they don't know that.
Yeah, but I'm just assuming the poison cannibal doesn't actually get an ability.
They don't, but remember, a poisoned or drunk player, you still pull up and you still them BS to make them think that they have an ability.
Wait, I thought you didn't. You don't. You have the ability of the recently killed. I thought. Did they actually wake up? I'm gonna treat the cannibal as if they had the character's ability. Well. Oh wait, so even once per game abilities, like the grandmother, the chef.
Yeah, they get it brand new. So yeah, you would be like, all right, you learn that so and so is your grandchild. Yeah.
Okay. Who would I make them their grandchild though? That's the thing. It has to be an alive player.
Oh wait, no, they're not dead. Oh
no,
yeah.
cannibal.
So you have an option here, right? Because remember what the widow was saying. They picked them because it's a confirmation. It's like a hard mode Undertaker. So you could, if you want to sell the world where Bubblegum is a good, truthful player, you could give them a grandchild, and it can be anyone around the board. And you're going to tell them that person's name and role. If you want to sell a different world that they just killed, like, I don't know.
I mean,
the
could
poisoner
I
or the
do...
pit hag, you could pull them up and you can say, please choose a character and a role, and they are.
Well, I was gonna say,
well
could I do Haley as the sweetheart?
Evil, they would be poisoned. But yeah, you can make them have any role you want for this purpose.
I mean, could I do grandmother and just say Haley's the sweetheart?
I probably, just as a suggestion, I probably wouldn't make any more confusion over there than has already been done. I'd probably just leave those
Haley
two
and Hart
players alone, just because I think it's already confusing. I think that's probably too confusing. But remember, they are poisoned, so you can give them any ability that you want.
I mean, I could also just say, I mean, to sell the world that Bubble's evil. Just do that.
Well, no, that's technically not correct because it still happened, but they are already poisoned. You can sell the world that they're evil, that Bubble is evil. No. They're not poisoned from their ability. They're poisoned from this ability.
Oh, wait.
This says poisoned.
If they are evil, you are poisoned until a good player dies by execution.
Wait, what?
That's cannibal.
No.
Cannibal.
They're poisoned. They have no ability. A poisoned character has no ability. Pretend their role is good character.
So just nothing happens? Like,
no, you have to lie to them. You have to make them think they have an ability, but it's going to be false. That's why I'm saying you have two options here. You could make them.
Thought the cannibal doesn't wake up to learn what ability they got.
Correct. But you have two options here. Number one is you can give them a grandchild. That makes them think that Bubblegum was good and Bubblegum was the grandmother. Or if you want them to think Bubblegum was evil or something else, you could give any other role in the game and tell them to pick a thing or do a thing and give them information because they're poisoned. They have no ability themselves anymore unless the widow dies.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, is that them being poisoned, their ability could think that Bubble was evil, so they become poisoned.
Yeah, correct.
That's what I was trying to say, and that's what I was trying to do.
Well, no, they wouldn't become poisoned due to their own ability.
I know,
No.
but I was just saying, like, that's what I was trying to go for, was that Bubble's evil, so Cannibal would quote-unquote become poisoned.
Right, but the thing is, being poisoned, you give them a different ability now.
Oh,
you still are giving them an ability, whether it's true or false,
I
right?
am
So
not liking this game.
But you get what I'm saying.
Because
You
it's
still
like,
are
you're
going to
also
lie to them.
confusing me.
But what I'm explaining to you is you're still going to lie to them and you're still going to fake an ability. They're not just poisoned and nothing happens. Does that make sense? Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, if you never got an ability to begin with, then
But you're
I
still
wouldn't
gonna lie to
keep
them, I
faking.
think.
I mean, like, yeah, if you hadn't gotten an ability to begin with, I wouldn't suddenly just tell you that you now have an ability that you can't have, you cannot possibly have.
As far as I know, you're still going to lie to them. You're either giving them an ability of the recently killed person or you're giving them an ability of someone else who's good. That character ability you give to them can have no ability and then nothing happens, of course, but...
This interaction has my brain dead already.
It is not a
Just
great
all of
interaction, I agree.
just all of this has me not wanting to storytell right now.
Well, if you would like to step away and take a break, I can run the game for a few minutes for you.
I just want to get this game done with. Who would I even give them an ability for?
You could just pick a character that doesn't get an ability, like Mutant, for instance, and then just not do anything.
I mean, yeah, even if they were the mutant, they could shout their name all they want, their ability wouldn't activate, so.
Yeah.
I'll just, just
But yeah,
freaking...
them not learning the grandmother thing is selling the world that Bubblegum was lying, or that they're poisoned.
Anyways, you get over here. I just want to go through this game fast. Hi. Pick a player in a role, please.
I sent you Wordplay as the Amnesiac.
Oh.
I'm
You
trying to
said
make it
Gordley
easy
as the
for you.
amnesia. I
Yeah.
just prefer bringing people up so I have confirmation of what they're saying. Anyways, Gordley as the amnesiac. Alright, have a good night.
Night.
I wish to commit death upon myself. Is this possible?
Aw, no. Plus, you're already dead.
Where the fuck did the gambler do? There. Snake Charmer. You're drunk, so your ability doesn't really matter, so I don't need to worry. Read it. Hello.
Hello.
Who would you like to pick?
I'm gonna do trouble this night.
You're gonna do trouble this night? Alright, have a good night.
Alright.
Alrighty. Now you. I already know Serenovus works. Hello. Who would you like to make mad tonight?
Let me check my notes. Could I make Haley mad that they are the recluse?
Haley mad as the recluse. Alright.
Yes.
Alrighty. Have a good night. Let's do this. You. There. I'm just gonna do this for Serenovus mad stuff. Because then I can just look at the board and see what they're supposed to be mad as. Okay, I need to bring... Sure, are you coming up next anyways? Oh, I'll just bring them up at the same time, so it doesn't matter. I'll tell him he's mad when I bring him up to give a kill. Alright, I need you. Hello. Pick someone and a roll.
This is very confusing, and I'm hoping this is the right choice. I would like to change Heart to the Vigor Mortis.
Heart to the Vigor Mortis. Alrighty. Have a good night.
Good night.
Well,
This could either go extremely well or extremely horribly. Because there is a chance that good wins.
yeah, so you now have 2 demons.
Yes.
So
So Vigor Mortis do again. I know I just had this last game, but... Okay.
So remember, deaths tonight are arbitrary. You're going to pull each of those players up and ask them for their picks.
But I
you're
get to
gonna ignore
choose
them.
who dies.
And I recommend you kill more than one person. Actually, this is a chance to speed up the game because you could kill 3 if you want. I think more than 3.
How many players are alive? Freyer's already gonna die.
It says it right here.
So,
9
that's,
alive, 2 dead.
so we'll be down to 8 because Freyer's dead. If we kill 2, that'll be 6.
You have to. I mean, you don't have to, but you should kill +1. So
I think Treble is going to be one of them. I think I'll choose Treble as one of them. But I want to see what the other 2 say, so, for their picks. Hello. So, first off, you are Serenovus mad. You are Serenovus mad as the Recluse.
Okay.
Secondly, who are you picking?
I'm picking Heart.
You're gonna pick Heart? Alrighty. Have a good night.
Have a good one.
What kind of fate of justice BS is this?
So I mean, you could at this point. Well, no, you still want it to make it arbitrary. You'd need to let town know that there were 2 demons, but if you're going to choose Heart as one of yours, that makes perfect sense, and then you just wouldn't bring up Heart. Well, you would bring them up and tell them, congratulations, you're now the demon, but you wouldn't ask them for a pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you would still pick someone else as well.
So then I wouldn't pick Treble, I'd just do Heart instead, because that just is like... That works. Well, first I'll bring them up. Get that going. Congratulations, you have been promoted to the Vigor Mortis. How do you feel?
Okay.
Anyways, good talk. I get to send you home now. Have a good night.
Bye.
The only other two I need to bring up... Well, Ravenkeeper doesn't... Actually, Actually, I might bring the Ravenkeeper up and just have the Ravenkeeper be one of the ones that died. I mean...
Yeah.
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 You. There were 2 demons. 3 players are dying tonight. Fun. Alrighty. Hey, you come up. You get to pick. Hello. Are you confused again?
No.
Well, good.
Well, at least I don't think
pick
I am.
someone.
There's been a lot of actually, that's an interesting one because I have not gotten a lot of information on like freaking anybody. I think Support Mouse said something about a balloonist. Could be the balloonist saying they've heard about a balloonist. There's been a lot of shade thrown on Hart and Harley, or Haley rather.
Well, who would you like to pick?
Sorry, I'm thinking. Wait, am I muted? No, I'm not muted.
No, you're not.
I'll go for Victor.
You want to go for Victor?
Victor
Alrighty. You learn that Victor is a savant.
Is this Savant?
Correct.
Okay.
Any questions before I send you back?
No, I believe that's it.
Alrighty. Have a good night. Alright. Alright, well, time to send this off. No, come on. Thank you. Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. It is a very, very murderous day as Freyr, as well as Ruffles and Hart have all died. Figure out who's done it.
In the chat.
You lied to me.
I did not lie to you.
You did.
But not to my knowledge.
Why are you dead?
You lied to me.
Wait. Oh.
What's it? Okay, let's talk.
Wait, before you head off. So, based on that, and we don't have a Poe in play, it would mean that there's a pit hack in play. Because deaths are arbitrary. I'll say again, everyone's here.
I don't think Trev will consider the presence of a gambler.
nicer way to try to talk to him about it, but yeah, anyway, yeah, you lied to me. How dare you?
Well, it can't be a lie if you don't know about it. So, I mean, I guess that explains why my ability to go to the tea house. Sure.
Can't hear you. That would explain so much. I was like, wow, your people not talking to me. Well, I guess. I was even like, you're a purple, and then I was like, you didn't say anything.
No, because you're reviewing it, my friend.
Plasma bee stalking people in the granary.
Because I'm waiting.
I love how I called it a granary, but it's a bakery.
That's right. Hello, Kurt.
Hi.
Are you mutant?
What? No.
I'm suspicious.
I was the fortune teller.
Can I talk to you?
I'm
Oh,
trying to
no,
figure out
Bye-bye.
why so many people died. But that doesn't
I have no idea.
He's talking to the outsiders, though, right?
Okay. You are the recluse then.
Mm-hmm. I've always been the recluse.
You've always been the recluse. You have not been the. You were not the sweetheart. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll go back to being the investigator. Sure. Right, that's fine. That's fine. I'll work on it. Okay, investigator.
So you were trying to be the recluse even though I'm the recluse?
I was the recluse, but
I guess we'll have to go, but yeah, you should understand.
yep. I should.
Like 1 minute?
Yeah, he reduced it because of how long the night's over, I guess.
Yeah, but that's
good.
Seems a little excessive.
There is a reason behind what I do.
Public. So, announcement. So, there being 1, 2, 3, 3 deaths last night. That would the only way that this is possible is because that there is actually a pack in play, and they did the thing last night. Three.
Naomi.
Yeah.
Can I steal you? May I get information?
Right, your savant information. Give me just a moment. I'll be back in just a moment.
That'd be fair. Yeah. So the way that 3 kills could happen that's not Pithag would be Gambler fucking up and Godfather triggering. Which means that
Best I could.
which means that make sure everything's heard, but
So, your two
Yes?
statements are: a demon was made last night, or I instantly forgot what the other one was. Now I remember.
Yes.
I had to refresh myself. Yeah, the two I had was a demon was made last night, or you have been drunk this entire time.
Alright.
We'll go for information.
Not that they were
All right.
actually
Nominations are open.
Yeah, but me and Hector are now hard playing to each other like we were yesterday before you said that. And it makes sense of what you said, on why that is.
Okay. Victor.
No.
Are you the savant?
Why are we asking publicly?
Because I might be the drunk, and if I got executed, that explains why someone else died from Godfather triggering.
I actually have a pretty good chance, pretty good suspicion that I'm the drunk.
I also have a very good suspicion that Godly's the drunk.
The philosopher. As the grandmother.
The face tracking isn't working, but yeah, you'd see the expression on my face.
I was originally a philosopher. I became savant.
So it didn't happen. That eliminates the possibility. It can't be.
Yeah, you can't.
Second call for nominations.
Haley nominates Sub.
Haley nominates Subgood.
I'm sorry, but we need a death. I would.
Tell me why.
We had
I'm
3
sorry.
deaths last night.
Well, yeah, but is it not true that we need to nominate still, or are we not saying that's a thing right now? That we need to execute?
No, if you try to avoid executing again, I will threaten the fiddler.
Yeah, so
Okay,
we still
so
need to
we have to
execute.
execute every day then. Okay, alright.
Yeah. As the chef,
That'll
it
be
makes
me
sense.
then. Yeah, help me out. I'm the chef. I already give you guys my information.
Let's just get minimum.
Yeah,
then.
minimum is fine.
Minimum plus 1. Minimum plus 1.
Okay, that's fine, I guess.
Tell me why not.
Randomly guessing the demon off of who we have left. Because we know 2 people are good. You know, Haley's probably good, so we have like 1, 2, 3 people, 4 people who are bad. 1 in 4 chance is pretty good to execute. I don't think we should execute the chef.
If we don't execute, though, they're gonna put the fiddler in play.
Valid point.
Yeah.
Right.
We get minimum and then do
talking
better.
about. So, like, we can put the chef on the block and then nominate someone else.
From there. Yeah.
Yeah.
4 votes is needed.
This is how I died.
Yeah, I think we're wasted big up for stuff. I think it's real, but like, I haven't seen Treble at all.
4 votes is enough to put them on the block.
But Treble's been talking to Haley.
Have I?
Yeah, but
I was supposed to talk to them first time yesterday.
I haven't seen trouble talk to many people.
Plasma. What?
I think Haley's probably good.
Tech support.
Support.
Why are you nominating me?
Yeah.
Why are you nominating me?
Not support.
Anyways.
Tech support.
My sport is in my name as well. Did you forget this?
I'm aware.
Anyways, Plasma nominates one half of the tech support.
Okay. So
Whole department here.
yeah. So I have reason to believe if we believe that Sub is chef, I have 4 confirmed non-demons from information that I've gathered. So I believe that nominating someone that is not Sub would be the best move. I've not heard much from support, so I believe it might be on the evil side.
And tell me why not.
Well, I've been trying to keep my role close to my chest because it's a role that I don't really get, or type of role I don't really get often, so I'm trying to protect myself, but I might as well just say it. I'm actually the balloonist. The first night I got Victor, the second I got Haley, and the third I got Godly.
Okay.
I think this is pertinent to this. Haley? Are you an outsider?
So,
I am now an outsider because of this.
Okay.
Is what I think.
That would point at Victor being potentially evil here.
No. Victor is
Based on
confirmed good
what I
at their
know.
role based on what they've done. United to me.
You have reason to believe Victor is not
5 votes is needed to switch it.
I mean, if we're thinking there's a Godfather in play.
I stopped being town because of something that happened here, if that makes sense.
No, it makes sense. But the math is not math for me.
Actually, we can go back and forth. That would
I
make
think that would be
sense.
good support mouse.
Yeah.
So you chose support, chose.
Zero's not enough.
Haley, when did you
turn outside?
Bad actors in play, right?
We already have
I
somebody
turned
on the
outside
block.
during that night, so I think in the night order, or the balloonist, if that's possible.
That's the issue.
What night?
Second call for nominations, by the way.
The night before.
Quick question. Would implying you changed into an outsider be violating Terranovus Madness?
Ooh.
Just
Because that's what Haley
Yeah.
just said.
Yeah.
That they changed. That
Yeah.
because I can.
that because of
So
what
remember-
happened last night, I am an outsider.
I am your
Yeah, that's breaking. So it's up to you though. You can execute.
The
Well,
information I was given was either
It would
sucks 'cause
end the
you don't
game
wanna
instantly.
execute. Right, but that is something that they risk if they break it. So, boy, that's up to you. You can just wait. You can hang out and wait, and at the
I
end
will
of the
see what
day, you
happens.
could see what happens and make a final decision. But yeah.
I'm gonna be an old crinkly man.
Storytellers to do.
I think
Oh, okay.
What about storytellers?
If there's a pit hag makes a demon, kills are up to y'all, right?
If the pit hag creates a demon, all kills are arbitrary.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's well.
Like, what does
That's kinda
arbitrary mean?
In this.
It is. It's basically the storytellers can do what they want.
Okay. That's more or less what
That's
we're
what we
thinking.
thought.
Yeah, arbitrary definition based on random choice or personal whim.
And okay. So I think
Final call
we
for
need-
nominations.
We need to put someone else outside the triple or besides sub. I think.
Okay, I'm going to nominate Morpheus, please. Haley nominates Morpheus.
Haley nominates Morpheus. Tell me why.
I'm gonna just cede my time and let Morpheus explain, because this is only because of Bubblegum asking, and also just in case if you really want the chef off, but I'm happy killing the chef.
Alright, tell us why not.
So I've actually been holding back my roll because it would make me. It's kind of a high target for the demon. So that's one reason I've been kind of quiet about all this. So,
Possibly making yourself a target for the demon tonight.
Yeah.
okay.
Pertinent.
What?
We have
Yes.
two outside very powerful.
I hate
roles.
this
Someone
game.
already claims a bond, the other person- I think it's
It's absolutely insane.
No, it's because
Cannibal.
Haley already nominated, and then I just let him nominate. So
And
Oh, they nominated twice?
yeah.
yes,
I don't know
by
what-
my mistake because I
no.
didn't realize Haley already nominated.
But-
Ruby reminded me.
Oh,
It hasn't activated.
then just
Like I
say
told
that-
you, my head is already
You're fine.
clocked out.
Team so far.
You're fine. Just say it's canceled because they already nominated. Just double check it though.
It was
In
yeah.
In which case they didn't get an ability.
So,
Okay. Then,
just so
yeah.
y'all aware, nomination did not go through because I had slipped my mind that Haley already nominated.
Oh,
Yes,
sorry,
yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
realise.
yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realise it was because Bubblegum asked. My bad.
Alright, then just to verify that, Victor nominates Morpheus.
Yay, let's go.
Okay. Victor
I will
nominates
cede
Morpheus.
to Bubblegum.
Yeah, if we're believing subboard, which I think we should because it's from the lie at this point, we absolutely need to nominate someone outside of them so we can get a random chance at actually having a demon or a minion. We sure didn't just play passively after we lost so many players. The other thing too, if subboard is lying, we still shouldn't kill him because he's definitely not demon. He's going to be lying as minion, and we can still snipe someone else. I do believe you as cannibal, but I still think it's my best interest to start sniping people at random. At 1 in 4 is the really high odds.
Yeah, are you drunk?
It's.
Am I drunk?
I mean, assuming you actually are good, then that is sound logic there. So, yeah, I don't have a lot of info myself that this has gone with, but, yeah.
I mean, a cannibal that hasn't gotten any ability by like day 3, it is, I think, is a little odd as well.
Alright.
Well, we haven't executed but one person.
5 votes is
Yeah.
needed to switch it.
That's why I like doing it in the Rezo game more. The immersion, you know.
Yeah.
All right, 5 votes
They
is
did
enough
excellent job on
to
this
switch it
whole
over.
thing.
What are you thinking about Dribble?
Of course, this is kind of, we're kind of operating under the assumption that the chef isn't lying, right? But chef is like
Or
a
if the
terrible
chef is not
claim
poisoned.
usually. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
This is final call for nominations.
If Chef is lying regardless, we know he would be the minion because the demon isn't going to be going out there putting his neck out like this. I think it's pretty safe
Probably
to
not.
right now.
I'm tempted to just. I'm tempted.
It's for sure an option. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm
It
tempted to
sucks
just
because
do it.
There should be a consequence to breaking madness, but at the same time, it always sucks to make that be. Oh,
I mean,
well, the game ended because of that. But
to
at
be
the same
completely
time,
honest, like support mouse made a bad play doing that to the demon.
Well, the question is, did they even know that was the demon?
They had an
not.
entire day to know. Godly had an
Well,
entire day to warn support mouse that he switched.
Well, remember they didn't get information on who their teammates were.
Haley didn't, but Godly had the entire day to warn support mouse. That's what I'm getting at.
That's true. That's true. They could have talked to Godly. Yeah, that's true. So I don't know. That's an double evil mistake. One evil mistake for making mad, and then another evil mistake for breaking it.
Yeah, I am just going to do it. I'm gonna let them execute someone, and then I'll just have Haley. Well, I'm gonna let them think they're gonna execute someone, I guess, and then I'll just execute Haley. And we'll just end the game. Unless you think I should do it before the execution before the execution's about to happen.
I would say base it on who's actually being executed. If it's just someone like a chef or something like that, then
Currently,
yeah,
it's
do whatever you're gonna do.
Currently, it's the cannibal who's poisoned. So.
But if it's like, for instance, the demon themselves, then let that go through.
No, the demon's not getting nominated this round.
Okay. But yeah, it's a tough choice, but it's your game. Like, you should get to make that choice.
Oh yeah, I didn't even look at the demons for that.
Yeah, I think Evil just made a bad play. Evil made a bad play, and they should have coordinated better.
Yeah.
And thank you, could have changed it too.
Is there any more nominations?
No, but at least I've been going to the storyteller every single day.
Yeah. You guys are comfortable with this decision?
Mm-hmm.
You all are comfortable with the decisions you made?
Comfortable.
Of course, Naomi.
Haley?
What?
Haley is executed for breaking madness.
Oh shit. No, that validates other information I've been given.
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
And as a result,
My god.
a team has won.
Oh,
Wait,
really?
what?
Oh my god. What is this game?
Good has prevailed against evil. The land may yet heal.
Dude, I don't even know.
Starting fortune teller.
All right, so one second here. Everybody, can we get just a little bit of silence and let Naomi explain what happened?
So,
thank you.
My game is
Silence,
dying
please.
for a moment. So please, can we have silence? Thank you. So, I'm not gonna lie. This game was screwed up in quite a few ways. From the very beginning, it was actually, it was a game that could not actually be possible.
No.
boy.
So I am going to do this, and I am just going to go around and explain what happened. Everyone's roles will be revealed. Gordley was your beginning Fangu. Your apprentice was actually the good apprentice who had the gambler, and they died due to their ability on the final night. Support Mouse, who is a Serenovus now, used to actually be your widow. Oodle, or Ruffles, was your Raven Keeper, got to use their ability, and learned of the Philosopher turned Savant, Victor. Plasma was unfortunately your drunk Snake Charmer, but this is one of the screw-ups. The Fangu was in play, and I never added a second outsider.
That's like just like things.
You don't. You don't need
I'm
to say that because
being
you
honest.
fixed it. I know, but it doesn't feel good. But yeah, fine.
But yes, I'm going to be honest about the mistakes that were made here because you guys should know. I feel you guys should know. Anyways.
I did have an inkling that I was drunk, so.
Yeah, bro.
Bubble was your grandmother and learned of the original Philosopher Victor.
Whoa.
Morpheus was your cannibal who actually ended up being poisoned by the widow, by their ability.
No.
That would, yeah.
Subgowood was your chef, learned a 0. It's very interesting because you would have if you kept learning chef information, you would have learned a 3 very quickly. Because Treble was your pit hag, who turned support into Serenovus. And I forget who else you changed someone else. I forget who.
I changed Haley to the Serenovus. No, sorry,
No, you changed
to the, Vigor Mortis.
You changed Heart to the Vigor Mortis.
Oh my good god.
Well, we should back up. We should back up a little bit.
I said Haley.
No, you said Heart.
But it started out with
fuck.
So it started out with the Fangu picked an outsider. Okay. That would normally mean that the outsider dies and the Fangu dies and the outsider becomes the new Fangu, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's a weird interaction with the revolutionary pair. You can't make the revolutionary pair a different alignment. So there was 2 options that could happen here, 2 main options. One is the ability doesn't work. The outsider dies and gets to use their ability, and then the Fangu stays the Fangu, even though they got an outsider, which is super weird and very difficult for the town to understand. So no one would be asking that question, like, what would happen if one of the revolutionary pairs was an outsider and then the Fangu picked them and then it was just too complex.
I just want you to know, I knew what I was doing going in.
Yeah, you asked.
You
asked. So the more understandable option was Haley becomes the Fangu, the real Fangu dies, and the revolutionary pair, Heart, becomes the evil fortune teller. So now you had another evil team member, which is technically good for evil, right? Because now you got 2 people on the team. So good job, Gordley. And then shortly thereafter,
that's my fault.
Treble made Heart another demon. So now,
and as a result, all kills that night were arbitrary. I left Freyr alone.
The revolutionary pair started out both good, and then they both became the demon at one point.
I thought it's when I swap demons.
And then I
if
died
it
the
becomes
same
3
night.
days.
Because I killed the demon.
I'm still confused. What am I reading off though, at the very beginning? Was that poison? Was that poison or anything?
On my note,
Because Chef,
I have no idea
because
why.
Chef does not continue to get information.
No, you're right. You're right. They switched after the fact. It occurred to me when I
Why
said
do you
it
break
out loud.
madness as the demon?
I will be honest. I checked out the instant you did that, Godly. And I am not. I was not enjoying myself. I'll be completely honest.
It's a difficult interaction for sure.
Yeah. Sorry.
Because it made it. I was checked out for the rest of the game past that.
Yeah.
It does also seem like a bit of a.
I'd give you a hug if I could.
They weren't an outsider, but now they are. Which unfortunately is breaking madness. Yeah.
I didn't realize I said that, and then I realized then.
Oh yeah, that's a tough one because as the storytellers, we don't want to end the game to know which was wrong.
Sorry, if I was storytelling this, I would have immediately done the same thing. It's no hard feelings. Like, this was scuffed. We all know it was scuffed.
Oh yeah.
I still had a good time. I feel sorry for my own. I haven't put them to laugh.
Yeah,
It
was me. I was laughing. I was like, that's so silly.
I didn't realize you had switched.
Listen. I tried to talk to anyone the day after it happened. All of them were gone in your conversations immediately.
I was desperate to try and get you, and then you were immediately in the conversation, so I did that.
Hello, I'm terribly sorry. I got Haley and Hart confused. In my notes, I wrote down Haley, but for some reason, I said Hart. This game was short because of me. I'm gonna apologize. Sorry.
Actually, this game was short open of me because I broke madness, and obviously if I didn't break madness, this game wouldn't have been short.
Wait, Haley,
Wait, so were you the mutant actually?
I just want to point out the game was confusing, but we've got next week. Naomi, thank you. I love you for running these anyway.
Listen, this game had a lot of really, really complex interactions in it, and I commend Naomi for working through all of those. I didn't make them any easier, so I apologize for that. But for sure, it was really, really tough to run, and Naomi did a fantastic job because as far as I saw, there were no actual storyteller mistakes that needed to be explained, and that is a crazy monumentous achievement, right? Really wacky game, and I hope everybody at least was amused by the wackiness.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That explains my day 2 Savant information. The 2 alignments changed, or 1 character changed. Technically, both of those were correct, because
No.
I changed that night.
That same night, 3 characters changed.
Ah, fair. 3, yeah, you're right. I changed and then they changed, yeah.
What happened is the widow, philosopher changed to savant. The widow changed into Sarah Novus, and the sweetheart turned into the Fangu. The key there was being 2 people's alignment changed, which was to give you the idea that the revolutionary pair changed alignments.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That was the only way I could feasibly in my mind be like, how can I rectify the fact that I basically just gave Evil Team half of the players in the game?
Living players, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there is one way you could do this. It was something that Clef actually told me, where you don't put the Fabled in play, but you make it so... we were actually talking about this. They are revolutionary in spirit, to where they are allowed to talk with each other.
I mean, they can talk with each other all they want. I mean, you can ask Support Mouse. Me and Support Mouse did the unofficial revolutionary pair, and it basically worked.
Yeah.
The problem is the revolutionary is meant for this situation, so it's being used correctly. It's just this script, believe it or not, this script is crazy complex, and adding in just a teeny little on top of that just makes it insane. But that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, the rolls used, it's an S&V variant, so the rolls used in that are just, they already mess things up by default, so...
And if anything, I feel like this game would have been more interesting if the chef did keep gathering information.
Oh, that would have been funny. It's like, you started with a 0. Now you have a 3.
Like, Ari, I'm gonna be honest. When all of this shit came up with the revolutionary pair, I was very tempted to just say, I want to just bring up the chef and give him a number.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I mean, you technically can't according to the rules, but that is funny.
Yeah. If anything as well, I had a suspicion that I was drunk because I was getting way too lucky. That's why I stopped night 4. Well, I was gonna stop. As soon as the demon change happened, I was like, okay, all my information has gone to shit. I can't do anything. 3 nights wasted.
You know, I feel like I kind of dropped the ball there because I didn't know.
No, you're good.
I thought it was just day 1 information, buddy. I thought that was it. That's like all. I guess I just have to suss everything else out.
You got a chef ping a 0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The original team, as far as I can tell, was 1-1-1.
Yeah, the original team was Support Mouse, Godly, and
And you said the Widow Poison was Morpheus, right?
Correct. The Cannibal was poisoned from the start.
Not like it would have mattered. I think they only got the grandmother, which would that do anything?
No. When the grandmother died, your ability actually got you the mutant Morpheus, which wasn't going to function properly anyways, because you were poisoned.
But like, if he did get the grandmother, would he actually get the poisoned? Is that
You would if you weren't poisoned, you would have got the grandmother role, and you would have been woken up to learn who a grandchild is and the role.
Okay,
Who was the grandchild?
so it would have...
The grandchild originally was Victor.
Oh yeah, Bubblegum said that. Right.
I did not like this game. I want to perish. But oh well. Hi.
Can I pat?
You can pat. I'm just trying to close up my stream.
Oh, okay.
My stream got to see mental anguish.
Yeah, that sounds like it was complicated from a player perspective. I can only imagine it's significantly more so from the storyteller perspective.
Yeah.
I had no little idea what was going on, and I have learned some valuable things about certain rules. Like, if there's a Fangu, you can't trust anybody that dies because they could have been a demon. And
yeah. I mean, that's the same with the
had-
imp. And if there's an imp in play, you can't trust anyone who dies because they could have been the imp as well.
Yeah, that is true. But usually there's a little bit more to work with for that. I don't know. There are certain, like, situations where a star pass is more likely to occur. Meanwhile, with the Fangu, it's kind of just they pick, and it happens.
Yeah. Alright, I gotta close my stream.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Bye-bye. Death incarnate, I wish to perish. I'm gonna be getting off because I want to just collapse in my bed and forget this game existed. I mean, it's a learning experience, but I am never putting a freaking outsider in a revolutionary pair again with Fangu. Because that interaction is just... I'm gonna be honest, that interaction's fucking bullshit. The Fangu, the revolutionary pair should not be able to exist in the same script as the Fangu. That's just what I will say. Anyways, yeah, that is it. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. I will see you the next time I stream. Anyways, bye-bye.